Hello everyone. Today we are going to cover our favorite childhood show, Ben 10 Alien Force, from start to end. So, settle back, relax, and let's begin. In the quiet town of Bellwood, 15-year-old Ben Tennyson is living a regular life, trying to fit in at school and hanging out with friends. One evening, while cleaning the attic, he stumbles upon a holographic message from his grandpa Max. The message is urgent, warning of increased alien activity on Earth. Memories flood back, and Ben recalls the summer adventures with his cousin Gwen and grandpa Max. He realizes that the world needs him once again. Rummaging through old boxes, Ben finds the Omnitrix, the alien watch that once transformed him into various extraterrestrial heroes. Hesitating for a moment, he straps it on. The watch comes to life, its core glowing with a familiar green hue. Ben is back in action. The town's peace is disrupted by mysterious blackouts. Ben, now reacquainted with the Omnitrix, transforms into Swampfire and follows a trail of suspicious activities. He discovers a secret meeting in an abandoned warehouse. The Forever Knights, a group of armored warriors with a history of alien dealings, are trading alien tech with a group of unfamiliar extraterrestrial beings. As Ben sneaks closer to eavesdrop, the Omnitrix suddenly starts beeping and recalibrates, introducing new alien forms. Caught off guard, Ben unintentionally transforms into a new alien, Echo, a small white alien with the ability to duplicate itself. Using this to his advantage, he creates multiple clones to distract the traders. A massive fight ensues. With the help of his cousin Gwen, who uses her magical abilities, and the timely arrival of Grandpa Max, they manage to thwart the trade. The Forever Knights retreat, but not before warning Ben of greater threats looming. Ben's life takes another unexpected turn when Kevin Levin, a former enemy with the ability to absorb energy, confronts him. The streets of Bellwood become a battleground as the two powerhouses clash. However, in the midst of their fight, a group of Forever Knights ambushes them, forcing Ben and Kevin to work together. Realizing they have a common enemy, Kevin reveals that the Forever Knights have been hunting him, intending to use his energy-absorbing powers for a sinister plan. The duo, along with Gwen and Grandpa Max, decide to track down the Knights' base. Using their combined strengths, they infiltrate the Knights' stronghold. Inside, they uncover a plot to harness alien energies to create a weapon of mass destruction. The climax sees Ben, Gwen, Kevin, and Grandpa Max battling waves of Knights in a bid to stop the weapon from activating. In the aftermath, with the weapon destroyed and the Forever Knights in disarray, Kevin, grateful for the team's trust, offers his help in future battles. The team, once enemies, now stand united against the looming alien threats. Bellwood is under siege. A massive robotic dragon, unlike anything the team has ever seen, descends from the sky, wreaking havoc. Buildings crumble, and fires rage as the dragon's metallic roars echo throughout the city. Ben, Gwen, Kevin, and their plumber ally, Highbreed, rush to confront the menace. The battle is fierce. Ben cycles through various Omnitrix aliens, trying to find the perfect counter to the dragon's might. Gwen's magical shields deflect searing flames, while Kevin, absorbing the metal from nearby cars, takes on a steel form, launching powerful attacks. Highbreed, with his advanced plumber tech, provides crucial support. But the dragon is relentless. In a tragic turn, Highbreed sacrifices himself, drawing the dragon's attention to give the team a fighting chance. His heroic act allows Ben to land a decisive blow, disabling the dragon's core and rendering it inert. In the aftermath, a grieving Kevin picks up Highbreed's fallen plumber's badge, vowing to honor his memory and continue the fight against alien threats. A distress signal leads the team to a remote forest. Hidden among the trees is a colossal Highbreed spaceship, its engines humming ominously. The team cautiously enters, only to be confronted by the Highbreed, an alien race with a superiority complex and a disdain for all other life forms. Inside the ship, they discover a device capable of altering Earth's atmosphere, making it uninhabitable for humans, but perfect for Highbreed colonization. The stakes are high. The team must prevent the device's activation and save the planet. A series of intense battles ensue, with the team using strategy and teamwork to outmaneuver the Highbreed. In a climactic moment, Gwen and Kevin work together to sabotage the ship's power source, while Ben, as Big Chill, freezes the atmospheric device. With the threat neutralized, the team escapes as the ship, its systems failing, retreats into the cosmos. Rumors of strange activities lead the team to Grover's Mill. The town is eerily quiet with signs of recent chaos. Investigating further, they apprehend a pyronite, a fiery alien with a hot temper, causing disturbances. Upon interrogation, the pyronite reveals he's fleeing from the DNA aliens, a group conducting sinister experiments on captured aliens. The team decides to investigate, uncovering a hidden DNA alien lab beneath the town. Inside, they find aliens in stasis, their DNA being harvested for unknown purposes. The team battles the DNA aliens, freeing the captured aliens and shutting down the lab. As they leave Grover's Mill, the team realizes that the DNA alien threat is far from over, and they must remain vigilant. With each challenge they face, the bond between Ben, Gwen, and Kevin grows stronger, their determination unwavering in the face of ever-increasing threats. In Episode 7, Kevin's past comes back to haunt him when an old acquaintance, Argit, reaches out with an offer. Lured by the promise of powerful alien technology, Kevin meets Argit in a secluded location. However, it's a trap. Argit, having struck a deal with the formidable Vilkax, betrays Kevin, handing him over in exchange for rare tech. Vilkax, seeking revenge for past confrontations, plans to use Kevin's energy-absorbing abilities to power a weapon. As Kevin struggles, he recalls moments of camaraderie with Ben and Gwen, fueling his determination. He manages to break free, leading to a heated confrontation with Vilkax. With the Omnitrix's help, Ben and Gwen arrive just in time, and together they thwart Vilkax's plans. The team encounters the charismatic Michael Morningstar, a seemingly benevolent figure with the power to absorb energy. Drawn to his charm, especially Gwen, they initially believe him to be an ally. However, as they delve deeper, they discover his dark intentions. Morningstar has been draining the life force from innocent beings, increasing his power. The team confronts him, leading to a battle where Morningstar's true monstrous form is revealed. Using a combination of the Omnitrix's power, Gwen's magic, and Kevin's energy absorption, they manage to weaken and eventually defeat Morningstar. A frantic call leads the team to Gwen's home, where they find her younger brother, Ken, infected by a xenocyte, an alien parasite. The xenocyte's control is growing, and time is running out. Desperate for answers, they embark on a search for Grandpa Max, believing he holds the key to a cure. Their journey leads them to a hidden plumber base where they reunite with Max. He reveals a way to remove the xenocyte, but at a great cost. The process requires a life force to counteract the xenocyte's hold. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Max makes the heart-wrenching decision to sacrifice himself to save Ken. As the procedure begins, the team fights off waves of xenocytes trying to stop them. In the end, Ken is saved, but the team is left devastated by Max's sacrifice. Ben's life takes a pleasant turn when he meets Julie Yamamoto, a talented tennis player with a kind heart. Their budding romance is filled with shy glances and hesitant conversations. However, their date takes an unexpected turn when they stumble upon an injured alien mechamorph named Ship. Ship, despite being a machine, displays puppy-like affection, especially towards Ben. The trio is soon pursued by unknown assailants wanting to harness Ship's advanced technology. With Julie's quick thinking and Ben's Omnitrix powers, they protect Ship and uncover a plot to use mechamorphs as weapons. Together, they thwart the plan, ensuring Ship's safety. A surprise visit from their enigmatic grandmother, Verdona, leaves Ben and Gwen in awe. Verdona, a powerful anodite from the distant planet Anodyne, reveals the truth about Gwen's magical abilities. Gwen learns that her powers are not magic, but manifestations of her anodite heritage, a race of energy beings. While Ben grapples with this revelation, Gwen is torn between her human life and the potential to become a full anodite. Verdona offers Gwen a chance to explore her anodite side, but it would mean leaving Earth behind. After a heart-to-heart with Ben, Gwen decides to embrace her anodite powers but chooses to stay, valuing her human connections. In Episode 12, a female named Helen Wheels and a male human tetramand named Manny Armstrong had been attacking stray DNA aliens and all other aliens they can find and sucking them into a null void projector, believing it to vaporize them. Believing that the team is DNA aliens in disguise, they kidnap Kevin, intending to use him as bait for Gwen and Ben. After his rescue, the two sides work things out. Ben realizes that some aliens in the null void projector may have been Plumber's kids. To make things right, they set out into the null void to rescue those they wrongfully imprisoned. Finally, in episode 13, the city is in chaos. DNA aliens are everywhere, and amidst this mayhem, Helen Wheels and Manny Armstrong, two young heroes with Plumber heritage, take a stand. They've discovered that the DNA aliens are abducting people, sending them to the dreaded null void, a prison dimension. Ben, Gwen, and Kevin, realizing the gravity of the situation, team up with Helen and Manny. Together, they embark on a daring rescue mission into the null void. Inside, they face numerous challenges, from hostile alien inmates to the treacherous environment itself. In a climactic battle against the DNA alien leader, the team's combined strength prevails. They manage to rescue the abducted citizens and seal the null void portal. The season concludes with Helen and Manny joining the team, united in their mission to protect Earth from extraterrestrial threats. Before moving further, if you're liking the video, please subscribe for more cartoon recaps. In the second season, the story starts action-packed. In the heart of Plumber headquarters, a heated debate ensues. The Plumbers, an intergalactic police force, challenge Team Ben's recent claims about the looming Highbreed threat. They argue that the Highbreed, a race known for their isolationist tendencies, pose no real danger. Ben, Gwen, and Kevin, however, recount their numerous encounters, emphasizing the urgency. The Plumbers, led by the skeptical Magister Hulka, decide to test Team Ben's capabilities and resolve. They set up a series of challenges, ranging from combat simulations against formidable alien foes to intricate puzzles testing their intelligence and teamwork. Throughout the trials, the team's determination shines. Gwen's anodite powers, Kevin's ability to absorb materials, and Ben's versatile omnitrix transformations prove to be a formidable combination. Despite their successes, Magister Hulka remains unconvinced, questioning the authenticity of the Highbreed threat. A recon mission goes awry when Ben and a Highbreed officer named Reinrasik are accidentally teleported to the desolate planet of Turawust. The barren landscape, with its relentless sandstorms and scorching sun, becomes a crucible for both. Initially, hostility defines their interactions. Reinrasik, with his Highbreed pride, looks down on Ben, while Ben remains wary, recalling past conflicts. However, as days turn into nights, the harsh environment forces them to cooperate. They share resources, protect each other from Turawusti's predatory creatures, and slowly, a bond forms. Around campfires, Reinrasik shares tales of the Highbreed's glorious past and the pressures of upholding their legacy. Ben, in turn, speaks of Earth, his adventures, and the weight of the Omnitrix's responsibility. Their stories reveal parallel themes of duty, honor, and the challenges of leadership. As they navigate the treacherous terrains, searching for a way off the planet, they encounter ancient ruins hinting at Turawust's forgotten civilization. These remnants become symbols of the impermanence of power and the importance of unity. Bellwood is under attack, but not by an external threat. The city's chaos is caused by none other than Ben Tennyson, or so it seems. Buildings are destroyed, cars are overturned, and the citizens live in fear. However, Team Ben quickly realizes the perpetrator isn't their Ben, but Albedo, a Galvan scientist with a vendetta. Albedo, having previously tried to replicate the Omnitrix, is now stuck in a form mirroring Ben's. His frustration and rage fuel his destructive spree. He aims to draw out Ben, seeking a confrontation to reclaim his original form. The anticipated face-off is explosive. Ben, using the Omnitrix, and Albedo, with his replicated version, cycle through parallel transformations, each countering the other. Their battle rages across Bellwood, from the city's heart to its outskirts. As the fight reaches its peak, a third party intervenes. Azimuth, the creator of the Omnitrix and the most intelligent being in several galaxies, steps in. He chastises both for their recklessness, emphasizing the Omnitrix's purpose as a tool for understanding, not destruction. Albedo, desperate to return to his original form, pleads with Azimuth. The episode climaxes with Azimuth considering Albedo's plea, leaving both Ben and the audience in suspense over the outcome. Bellwood's skies are lit with a distress signal, one that Ben immediately recognizes. It's Ship, the mechamorph alien with a bond to Ben and the team. Following the signal's trail, they uncover a sinister plot by the Forever Knights. The Knights, in their relentless pursuit of alien technology, have captured Ship, intending to brainwash and weaponize him. Inside a fortified castle, Ship is held captive, his usually vibrant lights dimmed. The Knights, using advanced tech, attempt to override Ship's free will. The team, determined to rescue their friend, devises a plan. Gwen uses her anodite abilities to create diversions, Kevin taps into the castle's structure to find weak points, and Ben cycles through his Omnitrix aliens, each playing a crucial role in the infiltration. The climax sees a dramatic showdown in the castle's heart, where Ship, partially brainwashed, confronts Ben. Their bond, however, proves stronger than any brainwashing. With memories of past adventures flashing, Ship breaks free from the Knights' control. Together, they thwart the Forever Knights' plans, ensuring that Ship remains free. A typical evening at the Tennyson household takes a dramatic turn when Ben's parents, Sandra and Carl, discover the Omnitrix. Their initial reactions are of shock and disbelief. Confronting Ben, they piece together the truth about his adventures, the aliens, and the countless times he's saved the world. Their parental instincts kick in, and they forbid Ben from using the Omnitrix, fearing for his safety. Ben, torn between his duty and his family, tries to explain the importance of his mission. The household is filled with tension, with Gwen and Kevin trying to mediate. A sudden alien threat in Bellwood forces Ben into action. His parents, witnessing firsthand the dangers he faces and the lives he saves, begin to understand. The episode culminates in a heartfelt conversation where Sandra and Carl, while still concerned, express their pride in Ben's heroism and give their reluctant blessing for him to continue his mission. In episode 7, the oscillator key, a powerful artifact capable of manipulating time frequencies, becomes the team's primary objective. Rumors suggest that the key is hidden in the ruins of an ancient alien temple. As Ben, Gwen, and Kevin embark on this mission, they are joined by Tyler, a new ally with unmatched tracking skills. Navigating through the temple's intricate mazes and traps, the team relies heavily on Tyler's expertise. Along the way, they face various challenges, from temporal distortions to guardian creatures protecting the key. As they delve deeper, the bond between the team and Tyler strengthens, with each member sharing personal stories and motivations. However, as they finally locate the oscillator key, a shocking revelation comes to light. Tyler, under the influence of a Denalian parasite, betrays the team, intending to deliver the key to his overlords. A fierce confrontation ensues within the temple's confines. Gwen's anodite powers play a crucial role in neutralizing the temporal effects of the key, while Kevin and Ben battle Tyler. The climax sees Tyler, struggling internally with the Denalian's control, momentarily regaining his true self. In a heartfelt moment, he pleads with Ben to help him. Using the Omnitrix, Ben manages to purge the Denalian influence from Tyler, saving him. Simeon, a mischievous arachnokimp with a reputation for cunning and deceit, approaches the team with a request. He seeks their help in obtaining a rare crystal from the treacherous mines of Moratesi. Claiming it's for a noble cause, he manages to gain their tentative trust. The journey to Moratesi is fraught with danger. The mines are unstable, with frequent cave-ins and inhabited by aggressive crystal creatures. Simeon, with his agile abilities, proves invaluable, helping the team navigate the mine's depths. However, as they finally locate the crystal, the team uncovers Simeon's true intentions. The crystal, when harnessed correctly, can amplify power 1,000-fold. Simeon intends to use it to establish dominance over his rivals. A battle ensues within the confines of the mine. The team, using their combined strengths, manages to subdue Simeon. But in a twist, Simeon, cornered and desperate, uses the crystal's power. The mine begins to collapse, threatening to bury them all. In a race against time, the team works together to escape, leaving Simeon and the crystal behind. Season 3 begins with the formidable Vilgax making a menacing return. With a new, more powerful army at his command, He throws down the gauntlet, challenging Ben with a dire ultimatum: face him in combat or watch as Earth falls under his invasion. The stakes have never been higher. As Ben, Gwen, and Kevin gear up for what promises to be an epic confrontation, an unexpected twist occurs. A dragon-like alien, with scales that shimmer and eyes that burn with fury, captures Ben, taking him away from his team and leaving Earth's fate hanging in the balance. The tension escalates in the following events. Ben, ever resourceful and determined, manages to escape the clutches of the dragon alien, but freedom comes with its own set of challenges. Vilgax, with his towering presence and unmatched strength, awaits him. The two adversaries lock eyes, and what ensues is a one-on-one battle of epic proportions. The ground trembles and the skies roar as they clash, each blow echoing the weight of their long-standing rivalry. But Ben isn't alone in this fight. With Gwen and Kevin rallying behind him, and the Omnitrix pulsating on his wrist, he taps into its vast reservoir of power, transforming into some of his most formidable alien forms. Like Four Arms and Diamond Head, he counters Vilgax's every move. The battle rages on, with each moment more intense than the last. The trio's teamwork, combined with the Omnitrix's might, proves to be a force Vilgax hadn't anticipated. In a climactic moment, with energy beams lighting up the horizon and the fate of the Earth hanging by a thread, Ben manages to outmaneuver and ultimately defeat Vilgax. The adventures of Ben, Gwen, and Kevin take a cosmic turn as they journey to the distant planet of Turawust. This barren world, devoid of an atmosphere, presents an environment so harsh and unforgiving that every step feels like a battle against nature itself. Emerging from the dust storms is the familiar and menacing figure of Vulcanus. This adversary, with his fiery demeanor and molten armor, is up to something sinister. As the trio delves deeper into the mystery, they uncover Vulcanus's grand plan. He's on the brink of creating a powerful device, one that could give him dominion over the entirety of Turawust. With the planet's unique properties and resources, such a conquest could amplify his power multifold, making him an even greater threat to the universe. The battle that ensues is intense. The lack of atmosphere on Turawust means every move, every strategy needs to be calculated with precision. Ben, tapping into the Omnitrix, transforms into aliens like Big Chill and Chromastone, each form offering a unique advantage in this alien environment. Gwen's magical abilities shimmer brighter than ever, creating shields and casting spells, while Kevin's ability to absorb and transform provides the much-needed brute force. Together, they stand against Vulcanus, determined to thwart his plans. The clash is monumental, with energy blasts lighting up the dim horizons of Turawust. In a final confrontation, with the device's core exposed, the team manages to neutralize the threat, ensuring that Turawust remains free from Vulcanus's clutches. But the universe, with its infinite mysteries, has more in store for the trio. Their next stop is a quaint town on Earth which, at first glance, seems like any other. However, a closer look reveals something amiss. The townspeople, with their adoring eyes and unwavering devotion, worship the Highbreed. This blind adulation is puzzling, given the Highbreed's history of malevolence. As they investigate, a chilling discovery is made. The Highbreed are not just being worshipped. They are actively turning the townspeople into DNA aliens. These once humans, now transformed into hybrid creatures, serve the Highbreed's every command. The town, with its cobbled streets and historic buildings, becomes a backdrop for a battle of a different kind. Ben, transforming into aliens like Swampfire and Echo Echo, confronts the DNA aliens, trying to subdue rather than harm them. Gwen, with her ever-evolving magical prowess, works on breaking the Highbreed's control, while Kevin, in a race against time, searches for the source of the transformation. The climax is a blend of action and emotion, as the team not only faces off against the Highbreed, but also strives to bring the townspeople back to their human forms. In the vast expanse of the universe, Ben, Gwen, and Kevin find themselves on a planet embroiled in conflict. Episode 31 captures the complexities of war and peace. As the trio lands, the atmosphere is thick with tension, with two factions on the brink of a devastating battle. Ben, ever the optimist, believes in the power of dialogue and steps forward to negotiate peace. But as he begins his diplomatic efforts, the Omnitrix, the source of his power, starts to malfunction. Instead of transforming at will, Ben finds himself morphing into different aliens at the most inopportune times. One moment he's the fiery heat blast, and the next, he's the tiny gray matter. Despite these challenges, the team's determination shines through. Gwen's magic and Kevin's adaptability play crucial roles in keeping the peace talks alive. After several tense moments and unexpected transformations, they manage to broker a temporary truce between the warring factions. The planet, for now, sees a glimmer of hope, a chance for lasting peace. The episode 32 introduces the notorious Vriedel brothers, Rhomboid and Octagon. These siblings, known for their bumbling nature, have a sinister plan to blow up a sun and create a black hole. The consequences of such an act are catastrophic, threatening to annihilate several planets in the process. The Vriedel brothers, despite their often comical antics, pose a genuine threat. Their plan, if successful, would result in the loss of countless lives and the destruction of entire civilizations. Ben, Gwen, and Kevin, having just brokered peace on one planet, now find themselves in a race against time to prevent another disaster. The confrontations with the Vriedel brothers are a mix of intense battles and humorous exchanges. Rhomboid, the more impulsive of the two, often dives headfirst into action, while Octagon, slightly more strategic, tries to outwit the team. Their dynamic, though entertaining, is also a challenge for the trio. The brothers' unpredictable nature means that Ben, Gwen, and Kevin must be on their toes at all times. As the sun's explosion looms closer, the stakes get higher. The team must not only stop the Vriedels, but also ensure that the sun remains intact. Through a combination of strategy, strength, and teamwork, they confront the brothers in a final showdown. The episode culminates in a thrilling climax, where the fate of several planets hangs in the balance. In a twist of fate, Ben finds himself in an unfamiliar, alternate world. Disoriented and vulnerable, he quickly realizes that not only is he missing the Omnitrix, but his hand is also gone. This new reality is harsh and unforgiving, with danger lurking around every corner. To make matters worse, an alien bounty hunter relentlessly pursues him, making his quest for answers even more challenging. As Ben navigates this strange world, he encounters a mysterious ally. This individual, shrouded in secrecy, offers clues about the sinister plot that has trapped Ben in this alternate reality. Together, they uncover a scheme designed to keep Ben imprisoned in this dimension, far from his own world. Determined to return to his loved ones and his reality, Ben embarks on a journey filled with challenges, battles, and revelations. With each step, he learns more about this alternate universe and the forces that wish to keep him there. Meanwhile, back in Ben's world, a new threat emerges. A Highbreed officer, previously in stasis since the failed invasion of Earth, awakens. As he surveys the planet, he sees a restored environment, lush and thriving. Mistakenly believing that the Highbreed invasion was successful, he activates a doomsday device with the intent to cleanse the Earth. The activation of this device sends shockwaves of panic. The looming threat of annihilation hangs heavy in the air, and the stakes have never been higher. Ben's team, already concerned about his mysterious disappearance, now faces the dual challenge of finding Ben and stopping the doomsday device. As the clock ticks down, the team races against time. They must not only deactivate the device, but also confront the Highbreed officer. The task is daunting, as they need to convince him of the truth, that the invasion failed and that Earth's restoration is a testament to cooperation and resilience, not conquest. In the episode 35, Kevin Levin, a trusted ally and friend, finds himself in a precarious situation. His unique ability to absorb the properties of any material he touches has always been a double-edged sword. But now these powers are spiraling out of control, threatening to consume him. As he grapples with this internal turmoil, a mysterious figure emerges from the shadows, Charmcaster. With her enigmatic aura and promises of assistance, she offers Kevin a way to harness and control his unpredictable abilities. However, not everyone is convinced of Charmcaster's benevolence. Ben Tennyson and Gwen, having faced numerous adversaries and deceptions in the past, are immediately wary. Their suspicions are not unfounded. As they delve deeper, they uncover the layers of intrigue surrounding Charmcaster. Her offer to Kevin is not a simple act of kindness. It's a calculated move with hidden intentions. The trio finds themselves entangled in a web of magic, power, and deceit, with Kevin's very essence at stake. While this drama unfolds, a blast from the past resurfaces. Vilgax, the formidable conqueror and arch-nemesis of Ben, reaches out with a surprising request. The planet he calls home is under siege, not by external forces, but by a familiar and chilling presence, Z's Scare, also known as Ghost Freak. The spectral entity has cast a shadow over Vilgax's world, turning it into a ghostly wasteland. The situation presents a moral quandary for Ben and the team. Can they trust Vilgax, a being who has sought their destruction countless times? Yet the threat of Ziziskaya is undeniable. In a world where alliances shift like sand, the team finds themselves partnering with their longtime foe. This uneasy alliance is fraught with tension, as old grudges and mistrust simmer beneath the surface. The ethereal villain's ability to possess and control makes him a formidable opponent. As the team, along with Vilgax, ventures deeper into the heart of the haunted planet, they face not only Ghost Freak's minions, but also the ghosts of their past. In the episode 37, Kevin Levin finds himself ensnared in a treacherous plot. Darkstar, a master manipulator with a penchant for the arcane, lures Kevin into a sinister scheme. Using his cunning, Darkstar tricks Kevin into draining the very essence of Gwen Tennyson, the team's spellbinding sorceress. As her powers wane, Gwen becomes a shadow of her former self, vulnerable and weakened. The act, however, is not out of malice on Kevin's part. Instead, he's ensnared by Darkstar's influence, his actions driven by a desperate desire to restore Gwen to her full strength. The alliance between Kevin and Darkstar is a dangerous one. While they may appear united in their goals, beneath the surface, a storm of intentions brews. Kevin's heart remains loyal to his friends, especially Gwen. His alliance with Darkstar is a ruse, a gambit to ultimately restore Gwen's powers. But Darkstar, ever the opportunist, seeks to exploit the situation for his gain. Ben Tennyson, the young hero with the universe at his fingertips, is faced with a dilemma. His friend and ally, Kevin, is under the sway of a formidable adversary. Together with a debilitated Gwen, they must navigate this treacherous terrain, seeking a way to free Kevin from Darkstar's clutches. The journey is fraught with challenges as they confront their own doubts and insecurities. Trust, once broken, is not easily mended. Yet the bonds of friendship run deep, and the trio is determined to overcome the odds. Amidst this emotional turmoil, a new challenge emerges. A mysterious artifact, known simply as the Busy Box, comes into their possession. This enigmatic object possesses a power unlike any they've encountered before, the ability to transform thoughts into tangible reality. Such power is a double-edged sword. While it holds the potential for great good, in the wrong hands, it could bring about untold chaos. The DNA aliens, ever on the prowl for tools to further their nefarious goals, set their sights on the Busy Box. The team finds themselves in a race against time, striving to protect the artifact from those who would misuse it. As they grapple with the box's unpredictable powers, they are thrust into a series of challenges that test their mettle. In episode 39, one day, as he's going about his usual heroics, a twist of fate sees him transformed into an alien named Wrath. This isn't just any transformation. Wrath is a fierce, tiger-like creature known for his short temper and lack of patience. But this time, Wrath's purpose isn't to fight. Instead, he's whisked away to a distant planet to play the role of a mediator in a brewing conflict. Wrath, with his roaring voice and impulsive nature, might not seem like the best diplomat. But Ben's inherent goodness and desire to help shine through, even in this unfamiliar form. As he tries to navigate this tricky situation, his main goal remains: find a way back home to Earth. While Ben is off-planet, another crisis looms. Vilgax, the team's arch-nemesis with a thirst for power, sets his sights on a new target, the planet Primus. Primus is special because it houses the codon stream, a mystical and powerful source that fuels the Omnitrix, the very device that allows Ben to transform into various aliens. If Vilgax gets control of the codon stream, he would have unlimited power at his fingertips, making him unstoppable. Gwen and Kevin, Ben's loyal companions, are well aware of the stakes. They know they must protect the codon stream at all costs. The duo springs into action, devising a plan to thwart Vilgax's ambitions. Their journey is filled with challenges. Meanwhile, Gwen and Kevin realize that sometimes the greatest strength comes from working together and trusting in each other's abilities. Gwen Tennyson, a young sorceress with a heart of gold, learns this lesson the hard way. Haunted by the events that led to her dear friend Kevin's mutation, she decides to take matters into her own hands. Using her magical abilities, Gwen travels back in time, hoping to rewrite history and prevent the tragic transformation of Kevin. However, as with all time travel tales, things don't go as planned. Gwen's well-intentioned interference creates ripples in the timeline, leading to a series of unexpected and often dire outcomes. The world she returns to is not the one she left. Friends have become foes, familiar places are now unrecognizable, and the past's shadows loom large over the present. The team, comprising Ben, Kevin, and Gwen, is faced with the daunting task of navigating this altered reality. They must piece together the events that have changed, confront the challenges of this new world, and ultimately find a way to set the timeline right. While the team grapples with the complexities of time, another revelation awaits Ben. The Omnitrix has always been a source of wonder and mystery. One of its transformations, chromastone, a crystalline alien with the ability to absorb and redirect energy, has always intrigued Ben. The time has come for him to uncover the secrets of this enigmatic alien. As Ben delves deeper into chromastone's origins, he learns about the rich history of chromastone's home planet and the events that shaped its destiny. The team soon finds themselves facing a formidable adversary, one whose roots are intertwined with chromastone's past. This new threat, born from the annals of alien history, challenges the team in ways they've never experienced before. Max Tennyson, a seasoned plumber and mentor to many, finds himself in dire straits. Responding to his urgent plea for help, the plumber's helpers, a group of young and dedicated heroes, embark on a perilous journey to the frozen wastelands. The Arctic, with its unforgiving climate and treacherous terrain, is a formidable adversary in itself. But the challenges that await the plumber's helpers are not just environmental. As they navigate the icy corridors of the research facility, they encounter a series of obstacles designed to test their mettle. The trials they face are a testament to their training, resilience, and the bond they share. Through teamwork, determination, and a shared commitment to their mission, the plumber's helpers prove that they are more than capable of rising above and beyond any challenge. However, as the cold winds of the Arctic begin to fade, a storm of a different kind brews on the horizon. The team finds themselves confronting a figure from the shadows of their past, Ragnarok. This menacing foe is no ordinary adversary. He is the killer of Kevin's father. The weight of this revelation hangs heavy on Kevin's shoulders. Consumed by a thirst for revenge, he is determined to make Ragnarok pay for his sins. But revenge, as the team soon realizes, is a double-edged sword. It can blind, consume, and ultimately destroy. As the team faces off against Ragnarok, they are not just battling an external enemy, but also the internal demons that threaten to tear them apart. The team rallies around Kevin, reminding him of the values they uphold and the difference between revenge and justice. The ensuing battle is intense, not just in terms of physical combat, but also the emotional and moral dilemmas it presents. Secrets from Kevin's past are unveiled, shedding light on his complex relationship with his father and the events that shaped his destiny. In the second-last episode, Vilgax helps Albedo break out of prison, united by their mutual dislike for Ben Tennyson. Albedo then heads to the planet Galvan, where he snatches an unfinished device called the Ultimatrix. However, he faces a snag. He can't turn back into his Galvan self because the original watch has locked the alien list. To get Ben's attention, Albedo kidnaps his close allies, Kevin and Gwen. Ben, feeling responsible, faces Albedo on his own. During their encounter, Albedo showcases the immense power of the Ultimatrix, transforming into an advanced version of Humungosaur and overpowering Ben. Vilgax, seeing an opportunity, demands the Omnitrix from Ben, using his friends as leverage. Feeling cornered, Ben hands it over. But Vilgax's greed causes tension. Wanting the Omnitrix's power all to himself, he turns his army into Humungosaurs and turns on Albedo. Ben, not one to stay down, confronts Vilgax again. In a bold move, he activates the Omnitrix's self-destruct mode using a voice command. This action not only poses a threat to Vilgax, but also restores Kevin to his human state, giving him back his unique abilities. In the last episode, Ben takes a drastic step by setting the self-destruct sequence on the Ultimatrix. With the original Omnitrix already destroyed, Albedo hands over the Ultimatrix to Ben, realizing the gravity of the situation. Equipped with this new device, Ben morphs into Swampfire, challenging Vilgax head-on. As the battle intensifies, Ben evolves into an even more powerful version of Swampfire. Vilgax, in a desperate move, tries to crash his ship into Earth, using its fusion core as a deadly weapon. To counter this, Ben takes the form of Jet Ray and dives deep underwater to confront Vilgax. The intense underwater clash ends with Ben emerging victorious, reuniting with Gwen and Kevin on land. They look up to see the remnants of Vilgax's ship exploding in a brilliant display. However, the victory is bittersweet. It's soon discovered that Vilgax survived the explosion. Undeterred, Ben firmly declares that he'll always be ready to protect Earth from any threat, especially if Vilgax dares to return. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and drop a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.